back out here with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, and we're at Michigan International Speedway. Been a couple unfortunate truck races for us lately. We got wrecked intentionally last week, you know, and then this track is going to be pack racing probably. I see we got Parker Retzlaff in the number 1 truck again. We also got Derek Kraus in the number 12. Couple of NASCAR Cup Series starts Derek Kraus has, and a little bit of a known weapon on iRacing sometimes. Maybe he's probably clean nowadays. But qualifying probably won't be too important, you know. It's gonna be really drafty, but we're gonna do our best. Let's go lay down 2 laps and see where we're gonna start. It was last week where Parker Retzlaff also got intentionally wrecked out of the race along with us by the exact same guy. Parker's race ended on a green-white checkered, where the guy just flat out dumped Parker on the green-white checkered and ended up finishing 4th place. So it was really fascinating stuff. Really fascinating, amazing stuff. But this is pretty full pin out here for qualifying. I'd imagine it will not be the case in racing mode, at least not when you're in the pack. It's probably going to be a decent lift in the pack. It's gonna be really sketchy, dude. This opening lap, it's gonna get sketchy with the dirty air for everyone, including me. You know, it's gonna be really gnarly trying not to spin out. Probably should have set up for our 2nd lap to be fast, but oh well, whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll do both laps just running bottom. Hopefully, I mean, I expect we probably won't qualify inside the top 10. We're probably going to get one of these slowest laps. Oh boy, washing way out. So far, we do have the dead last lap time. What can I say? About a 10th off of everyone else, plus. This one goes super low. I wasn't sure if that massive bottom was any good whatsoever, and we're not even going to be a 10th faster. Yikes, yikes, yikes. A little over half a 10th quicker. Not good. Not good. We'll see if we even start top 10. We might drop back pretty good, but this is going to be a fairly deadly race. I mean, this is a pretty decent SOF. You know, we're the number 9 truck, so these guys are pretty good out here. Let's go ahead and line up though for the main event and go green. Well, we ended up qualifying just outside the top 10 in the 11th place spot on the inside. These are the trucks, dude. 30 laps on the board. I expect to be 9 wide pretty much immediately, whether it's me 9 wide or the folks in front of me going 9 wide. We're pretty much also right smack dab in the middle. 23 trucks out here. We're in 11th, so quite a few behind us, quite a few in front of us.
Get a good look at your switches.
And yeah, just good luck to everyone. Here we go. Let's have a nice clean race. Maybe we can go cautionless. Be remarkable. Here we go. I think it's happened before. It's rare. Not too good of a start in front of us. The guy behind us is going to go low. And we're like 3-5. We're 9 wide. We are like 9 wide. Just lift for me, boys. That guy got on me. We're good. We're going to the back. We are fortunate to have saved that. We were legit. I mean, I'm sure not 9 wide, but dang close. That had to have been dang freaking close. That was ridiculous. But I called it. Hey, I was prepared for that. Are we still? No, we're in 15th. Okay, I know. We dropped back a lot right there. That was extremely scary. I thought for sure we were wrecking. For sure. Did I just hear leaders on pit road? What's up with that? But anyway, Derek Kraus qualified pole. Did he just go in the pits or something? Did he get a black flag on the green? Parker Retzlaff chose not to qualify, so he started way deep in the back. Oh, someone's getting sent or just getting loose. And there we go. Don't come up the track. Don't come up the track. We saved it. Even, I mean, we held on to it. There's the caution. We're now looking at being 6 laps in on the green flag. Dude, that initial green was some just shaky business, dude. I mean, it's the green flag lap number 1. You know, no one's lifting for it. I mean, I'm lifting. There's some guys in front of me lifting. I mean, something happened up front, so. But everyone behind us, nah. Nope. No lift for you. No room for you. 0 give. I'll take. Oh, it's lap 1. So Must be the end of the race, but no. Lap number frickin' 1, and I'm sure it's about to happen again. If there's a little trip up in front of us, hopefully everyone can just keep it straight and smooth on this restart without requiring any crazy lift, because we're on the outside this time, but here we go. Let's stay green.
Green flag.
Not my best start, same with in front of us. I'm going low. Glad there was an opening there. And we're gonna move right back on up. I hope. Hopefully that was a good idea. Hang on. I think we're back to where we were at least. We're back to 11th, so that's nice. Ooh. The 3 wide here. Don't like what I'm seeing. We are 3 wide still. Oh! Well, dang. My truck, I think, is broke. Yeah, we can't steer. That freaking sucks. That guy just got right hooked and, I mean, my truck's done. Yeah, we're meatball flag. There's no caution for that dude. Well, I mean, we're not going to get a DNF. We're going to go back out here probably, but our race is done. Just like that. I mean, that guy just lost complete control all by himself, you know? So, all right, let's go get this thing repaired. Well, I turned my tires off and we're hitting the pits. We are 23rd out of 23 trucks. The guy that got right hooked must have saved it. And yeah, too much damage. We're done. That's crazy. Wow. That ended our race. I can't believe that, man. Really? On like lap 6? You have got to be kidding me. That is a complete bummer. Where did it go? Where am I? Here I am. Not really much I can do. I mean, that guy just kind of moved up the track, got into that guy, right hooked that guy. He saved it. Nowhere for me to go. And our race is done. That is fantastic. All right, I guess let's go. I don't even know. Let's ride on board the winning truck, maybe?
That was truly unbelievably remarkable. But yeah, I'm future Gavin. We're here to take a look through the race. I decided, you know, like I was kind of just saying, we want to take a look at Parker Retzlaff's race and also Derek Kraus. I think it would be kind of interesting to watch and see how those guys' days ended up. Parker's the #1 truck. And he's out here up front. What is this, 5th place? Looks like he's going to try to gain a little bit of iRating. Now, the thing to keep in mind, you know, last week I DNF'd, all right? I got intent wrecked. This week, you know, I didn't get intent wrecked or anything, but I did DNF. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that Parker Retzlaff can finish because, yeah, he DNF'd last week with us from the same guy. But it is real aero dependent looking out here right now. Things are getting all about that air on that high line. And it's crazy. We're not even 10 laps into this race. But good feeling there's still going to be some caution that happened. Let's see, where's Derek Kraus? I think that was just him here. He's hanging out inside the top 10. What is his 8th spot? So not too shabby. There's this guy with that Facebook thing on the back who gives junk hauling Best Buy truck. Ooh, a little bit of looseness from the 77 Aspire truck. It's going to be hard to tell if a caution comes out of my end. I have to look in this direction here, my race labs. Unless, you know, it'll be obvious if everyone lifts. The Parker hanging out in the 4th spot. Getting a little loose there. Ooh, guy behind him getting super sideways. He saves it, though. Holy moly. This guy's a single-digit truck number. He should be able to hang on. He's got probably a decent iRating. B-class, though. There's a lot of B-class guys out here looking at the relative. That's crazy. There's a ton of B-class guys out here. Anyway, Derek Kraus. 7th. 11 laps in here, so finally, basically 10 laps in. Wish I was out here. Wish we didn't have terminal rigging damage. What are the bets on the iRating loss? I mean, it probably showed on the race labs, actually, over there. I don't see that race labs on my screen when I'm racing. But things are looking pretty tame. Parker in the 1, kind of pushing the pusher here. He's gonna look low, it looks like, trying to get on the inside of the 77 truck. Nice. Good move. Really strong. Running side by side with the 7, as this leader is kind of all by himself in the clean air. And now they're starting to form up on his outside with that nice draft, but it kind of goes away in the corner because the guys want to know the line. So there's Derek. Oh, he's 3 wide, Mr. Kraus. 4 wide even. 4 wide, Derek Kraus. Holy moly. All right. He's hanging on to it. This guy's got a couple NASCAR Cup Series starts. You know what I'm saying? Here's the Cup Series. Young man. Derek Kraus. Of course, you know, finishing multiple laps down and stuff, but it's just the equipment. That guy's getting sideways in front of him. Derek's hanging on to it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Holy smokes. Got the NASCAR guys up here at the top. Almost 5. Derek's here in 6th. He's in 5th. He's in 5th. Ooh. No sideways there. Parker looking on the inside of that 77 truck again. He's falling back to 4th or whatever here. Derek looking low in the other 77 that he's next to. Couple 77s out here. Guy's getting real out of whack, but he's going to get the side draft on Derek. He's trying to get away to not get that side draft, but it's just too strong. And he's going to lose a spot to the 18 and then potentially to the freaking Fortnite truck. That's not good. They're going to lose a spot to the Fortnite truck. We're almost halfway in this race here, though. Parker. Now it's Parker versus Derek. Ooh. Yeah, just get in line, Derek. There you go, baby. There you go. The 77's getting side drafted by the 18. And this line just is huge. Did you get a little loose there? Or maybe that was on purpose. That seemed a little crazy for old Derek Kraus, but he dialed in. 77 on the outside of the 1. Not side drafting him is crazy. Parker gets clear of it. Wow. Or not quite. It's tight. He's clear. Here comes Derek on the inside now. They're fighting for the lead up front, dude. Side by side for the lead. About time. And Derek's not going to be able to quite get it cleared. 77's going to be out there. He wants to get away to not get chucked up so much by the side draft and slots right back up. The 18 goes low there, which will hurt his momentum and line on entry. And that's not exactly ideal. And he's just like that, 2 trucks behind Parker Retzlaff again. But he's in line. He'll get by this 18. He's going to get slowed up by the air. All these guys are going low. Derek got the outside on that guy. That's exactly what you want. Getting your truck on the outside sets you up for the straightaway. You'll get that draft. That's huge, as we've seen. We'll see it right here. Derek's got it on exit. Boom. Draft gotten. Now it's him and Parker again. What's going to happen here? We are halfway in the race now, 16 laps in out of 30. Will there be a green-white checkered? How many more cautions are we going to see? Is there going to be no cautions? What's going to happen here? Derek to the inside of Parker, side by side. Here we go, baby. Couple NASCAR guys. Starting to sweat here. Wish I was out here. We'd be right on the inside of these guys. We'd be 3 wide right here, right? All the way from way in the back. Way in the back. And Derek's going for the spot. He's going to be able to slot up in front of Parker. Nice. Good stuff. Good racing. This is really clean up here. I don't know how it's going back there. Probably going crazy. I was kind of thinking, you know, Derek Kraus and stuff would be back there. I figured. He was at one point. Or no, I mean, he qualified up front, but I think he fell back at some point. I know Parker qualified or didn't even qualify. And he was up here by the time I was wrecked out of the race. He was already up here. Ooh. Getting in the back of Derek Kraus. Here we go. These guys have probably raced each other before many times, whether it's even in NASCAR, probably like late models and stuff like that. And here they are in the sim, getting it done on the big track. In the sim in an official race. An official race scenario. Parker on the outside. Derek getting a little pansy here. He's wanting to get on the inside of the 7. The leader truck is going super low. Parker, Derek not getting any draft help. I'm all over here with the names. Parker on the outside of the 1. Derek's gonna be able to get himself clear and get his nose in the clean air. Oh, he's hanging on, he's sideways. Oh. Parker saved it after kind of getting clipped off the 7's nose. I don't think that was the 7's fault, though. It was just really, really tight. 3 wide here. We got the 77 truck on the outside, Bluetooth side drafting, and that's a caution, it looks like. These guys did went ahead and hit the pits. Parker got 4 tires. I think, you know, everyone up here probably got some 4 tires. Probably says maybe on the race slabs over there, but maybe not. Maybe it doesn't say anything. Anyway, we're going green. Parker up here. I don't know where Derek Kraus fell to. He's out here in this position after the pit cycle there. Everyone hit the pits. Now it's the big old restart. Man, I wish I was out here. How much do we even have to go? We got 8 laps to go on the green flag there. Ooh, 5 truck getting real loose. Guys up here kind of scattering out, and that's caution. Coming up to what very well may be the final restart, finally. We got 4 to go on the green flag here. It's going to be over pretty much, and we are green. Parker Retzlaff is in a good spot to get the win here. And we still do have Derek Kraus out here, of course. 3 wide, though. Sending it 3 wide on the green. My favorite. My favorite. Oh, Nelly. Still on the outside out here. This guy, whoever it may be. Holding it good. Ooh, 12 down there. Yikes. Oh, it's Derek Kraus. That's right. He's here. Oh, they're freight training on the outside really good. Derek's got a side draft on both sides of his truck. Not ideal. Oh! Parker! Parker's going around. Can we get onto his truck? Holy moly, I'm going through them all. He's going to the back. Welcome to the back, Parker. Welcome to the back. Oh, man, me and him. He finished in the back with me last week, but he DNF'd. I don't think he'll DNF. I mean, we still got 3 to go, something like that. Still got some time here. Oh, this guy's getting real sketchy. Holy moly. Good job lifting there, number 22. That was a bit gnarly. Where's Derek Kraus ending up now? He's up here in the 4th spot, fighting for 3rd. This will be cool to see what he can do here. Are we coming up? Yeah, I think it's 2 to go this time right here, is what I'm seeing. So we'll just kind of keep it pinned on Derek here at the end. Late block on the 7. We've got the 3-chi truck coming in underneath us right here through that green screen. Over there. There he goes. Derek going super, super low, down to the yellow line. Super, super low. Getting the side draft put on him. Not going to be good for this straightaway. They're going to be able to freight train on the outside. But he's going to be able to squeeze up in the spot. Yep. Nice. And this is the white flag in the air this time right here. Derek Kraus in the 4th place spot, boys. Is he going to be able to get something done here? It's going to be tough. I mean, being in the front place spot is really good here in Michigan at this point. It's going to be tough to try to get the win here. A lot of dirty air to work with, and he's getting a little out of whack or something right there. That was weird. Maybe he meant to do that. I don't know. They're side drafting each other in his mirror, though, side by side. That's exactly what he wants to see. Same with up front. Here comes the last corner. What the heck is going to happen? Does Derek Kraus wreck everybody? Like I was saying, he was a weapon kind of in the beginning of that video, but he's like going to be the one who finishes up front clean. Good job. That was a good race. I wish I was in it, man. I wish I was in the dang thing. That really, really sucks. That really, really bites, dude. Oh, he's just going to go ahead and park it. Nice stuff. That's a bummer, man. We just got, you know, nothing we could have done there. Just drove in the back of the guy, but I guess let's go look through the wrecks and, yeah, go look through the wrecks of the race. See what happened to everybody.
Well, that was pretty extremely unfortunate for us, but all the way back on the first lap, looks like Parker's the one that did send it on us. I mean, multiple trucks sent it on us, 4 or 5 wide right there, but and then we couldn't really hold our line there, got a little sideways, got my right rear a little hot, getting a little loose. No one around me's lifting for it, so I'm trying to get out of everybody's freaking way to not cause a massive wreck. And, man, we were still taken down. That guy went for a crazy dive bomb on the 4. The 4 moves up, of course, or 4, almost 5 wide right there. That was really intense. This guy's coming down, gets himself kind of hooked. We go by that on the outside. Very fortunate to have survived that, but 7 ends up wrecking anyway, and those guys wreck, but it doesn't matter because we still finished dead last. Down to 3 wide here, wrecking on the outside. The 14 is what it is, not the 4 or whatever I was saying. And yeah, we run into that guy, and that ends our race. We are done. We were just bouncing around. The whole truck was shaking, had no control. Lap 6. We're done. Here's Parker. That was really intense. Glad he was able to save that. He's got a little bit of the right rear damage. Of course, they did get a couple cautions, you know, and able to get that repaired and such. Nice. And that was one of the cautions right there. That was an unfortunate wreck. We got the Fortnite truck all by himself, getting a little loose. He's done. Unfortunately, we didn't beat him. Man. So unfortunate out here. And then, yeah, looks like the ending of the race. Fairly clean for the most part. Awesome stuff. Let's go see how many 100, I'm going to guess 130 iRating is what we're going to lose. Complete guess. Let's go take a look. Not as bad as I thought, but still hitting the triple digits, baby. Minus 100. I'll say it again. Wrecked out on lap number 6. All the way to dead last. Nothing we could have done. I mean, that was really nothing. I mean, this is crazy though. The top 6, all B class. A lot of B class out here. A lot of weaponry WMDs, weapons of mass destruction in this field. That is crazy. Derek Kraus is a B class, man. A lot of big field of highly trained weapons. But yeah, we lose 100 I rating, lose some safety rating. Didn't even finish 10 laps, and yeah, it's just a massive rest in peace. Of course, Parker getting screwed over at the end. Getting sent backwards, that was really unfortunate. And yeah, just monumental amounts of unfortunateness. So thanks a lot though for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Still fun for the amount of times I got to drive, and leave a like on the video, I guess, for my pain and suffering. And massive thanks, of course, to the YouTube members and Twitch subs. Thank you guys a ton, and have a great day. Goodbye.
Come on.